All right, so we're picking up on part 2 of where we left off, of how I got fired from Equifax, right? Listen, sometimes you're in a position where it's a stepping stone, it's a learning curve. It may help you advance in other things that you're prepared to do going forward. It's just where God places you in that path, right? And sometimes things can get accelerated to help you get to your true destination a lot sooner. And that's what we're going to talk about today, right? So at Equifax, I told y'all before, I was doing my thing. I was on my grind in there because no matter if it was from the military or whoever I worked for, I knew there was a pit stop for me to get to where I wanted to be, which was my own businessman as an entrepreneur. So when I was working at Equifax, man, I was doing my job beyond their expectation because the bar to me really was low. So as I was saying, I would come in and start my day at 10 a.m. and I would work over to about like 7 p.m., right? Where most people have been to work 6, 7, 8 hours. I'll come in about 12 o'clock. I've already accomplished those numbers that they was asking for because I understood the language in the car business. I talked to the guys. I was one of those guys who had been in the car business for years. And then when I had the opportunity to sell products to them that I knew they needed, man, that was a cinch, right? I was the cheat code. I understood that. But that also caused problems because when I was there, I had people who couldn't understand why I was doing what I was doing. I just didn't walk with the way they wanted me to walk. I didn't talk the way they wanted me to talk in there. So instantly I became a problem. And that's what happened. You know, people were upset that I was there for a short term, you know what I'm saying, not a long term. They decided that it wasn't a place for me to be there anymore. And some of those people in there, John, Daniel, you know who you are. All of you guys had things y'all wanted to say, and y'all had people write false statements in order to say that I wasn't doing my job or I was a negative influencer, I was an intimidator. Y'all know better than that. What I'm bringing to you is this. I lost that blessing because that job was a blessing. I'm going to tell you why that was a blessing. That job funded me and Jared business today. We was using those checks along with my brother's crib. He sold his crib. We used that capital to start Respective Roots. So, you know, when that blessing closed, God brought another blessing. You know what I'm saying? I took all that energy and put it into my own company along with my brother and believed in us as much as we believed in working for somebody else. We knew we could take that and build it into something much greater. 10 years later, here we are. Where we started to where we going.